Okay, in today's video we're going to go with precision passing, but I'm also going to show an advanced level, as you can see, to how to manipulate your runs to get the ball going forward. We're going to go through this in the tutorial and I'm going to show you some examples how to do it, all the controllers as usual. And this video is sponsored by FC School Series. If you want to get better at FIFA and FC 24, we do have my paid advanced in-depth series. These go beyond a scope of YouTube videos. Link is down below in the description, patreon.com/Neil guys. If you don't get better after 1 month, we will refund your money. That is how sure we are that you'll improve. But anyway, back to the video. The thing is with precision passing, everyone's using it the wrong way. It's not used to replace a normal pass. It's used to create these ridiculous situations like you would see in real life, someone taking an outside run and then changing it last minute. So I'm going to show you an in-depth example first to show you the actual capabilities of what you should be doing with this. So like you see, for example, here, you see I want this player here on the outside to make a run in the middle. You see that, the player on the outside? Then I want this player to follow and then switch with the player and then make the pass. So watch, I do the directed runs and I flick the player and I say with the L1 button and right stick down and I say I want you to run inwards, inverted. Then I use precision passing, which is the R1 plus the X button, and I use my left analog stick, as you can see, to aim where I want the ball exactly to go. And this way, because if I try to do a through ball or regular pass normally, the game might assist it down the wing. So you see precision pass is used to make these unique situations to get the ball otherwise where you could not get it, not to replace through balls. And that is why it would be the meta. Now, not only is there a normal precision pass, also the precision lob pass, the exact same thing, except for you use the R1 button and the lob pass. Now, this is what I'm saying is going to be the meta, because I promise you now it will be the meta, because once the pros learn how to do stuff like this and get the ball in these areas, there's no defending it. So how exactly do you do it? So first of all, let's talk about the precision lob pass itself. Now, the runs we'll get over in a second, but the way to do it is, once you find the pass you want to make. So as you can see here, I want to make a precision lob pass. So it's either R1 plus square or R1 plus X. This is the pass variation and this is the lob variation. So this is the two that you can do. Now they remove the command for the through ball, the driven through lob through ball. And all you got to do is you got to press it down. Then you're going to see a little white cursor depending on what you do. So if you do the lob pass or whether you do the actual normal pass, you're going to see a little indicator. And use your left analog stick to aim where you want it to go. So I want the ball to go literally just in front of Bowen into that space. And then all you got to do then is manually apply the power and the ball will go there. Now, I did this with Sheila. Now, she's not the best of cards, but this is why I think it's really going to be the meta. It's because when you're able to pinpoint where you want the ball to go, we're not that amazing stats. Of course, the better players, like I have Patty in my team in centre mid, the League F player. She's even good at this. If you get someone, for example, let's say, with the long lob through ball passes, they can even have an even better pass. But you can see how effective it is. I get the ball exactly into the region and I'm able to shoot. But the main thing, as I said to you, is not used to replace a normal pass. For example, this is just a normal lob pass. See here? By the time I do R1 plus square and I try to draw the line, see a left analog stick how it takes some time to draw? You can see here, I could lose the ball in that key period. So that is why you don't want to use it in a normal situation to lob the ball from side to side. That's how everyone is doing it. You want to be using it, for example, like here, to get the ball from Olga all the way to the top right hand side of the pitch. Now Olga otherwise couldn't do this, but with the manual lob pass, you can see I can get a precise ball down the wing. So that's where you want to be using precision lob passes. Here's another example over here. You can see I had the ball with Cabello, possible to Ronaldo, back to Cabello again. And you can see as soon as I get the ball, I'm going to slow this down for you so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I can see now on the radar. You see on the radar, I can see there's a player on the bottom left-hand side. Now imagine this with a 3-5-2 or 5-2-1-2. That's a little bit of a sneak peek of a meta tactic coming very, very soon. But you can see when I get the ball, I draw the line. I can see the area. Now that circle will be smaller depending on the players. Of course, the player that's got better long passing, better curve, better vision, that circle would be much smaller. So you can get the accuracy, but you can see that player can get the ball. The key thing is triggering the player first. Okay, I'm going to show you an example of when I would like to do it. So you can see I got the ball normally with Kudananji, right? And you can see here, I'm left with one option. I can, if I want to, do a regular through ball and that player runs down the wing. Or I could do an internal through ball. But you see, this player is going to be smart. This player is going to understand how to defend against it. This is how I do it. I then press the L1 button and I flick the right analog stick down. Now, what you're telling is, if you press the L1 button normally, this player will make a run going forward. But if you press the right stick immediately after, then you can then select where you want that player to go. Do you want the player to run down? Do you want the player to run back? Do you want the player to run like this? So that's exactly what I do here. So what you can see here is I say to that player, I want you now to run on the inside, and then I can do a normal pass if I want to. But I still use precision pass because I want the ball to go into that specific region to get the ball with Chanda, and then I tried to go around the goalkeeper there. But you see that directed run, how important it is. You see that green arrow, that's telling the game I want that player to change direction, just how you would in real life. And if I did a regular through ball here, the problem is the through ball could have gone a bit too far over here. It could have gone a bit too closer. So I'd rather have it custom where I want the ball to go straight in this directory. Why did I want that? It's because if it was here, this player could have got it. If it was here, then this player could have caught up. I was able to get the ball otherwise where I couldn't. And that's the thing with precision passes, is it allows you to do passes that AI would kind of redirect. I'll show you another example. Here's another example I'm going to show you with the redirect thing I was talking about. So let's say I got the ball with Banyos down the wing. Now you see if I did a regular through ball here, let's just show you an example. Or let's say I did a driven pass, the game would try to do a driven pass to the player's feet. Now you see what I'm actually trying to do here is, although this is a precision pass, I'm trying to make it a precision pass to my player's feet. Now if you did, for example, a regular pass here, this pass would be blocked out by this player. If you did a through ball, there's a high chance the opponent could defend it. But with the precision pass, I'm allowed to draw the line and I can say I want the ball to go into that region. And AI is actually quite smart to understand where the ball is. And you can see, look how my player starts to turn, and I'm able to get the ball to the feet of that player. So you see where precision pass is really used in these meta situations to get the ball into these key areas, as opposed to using it as you would normally. So there's more to get into these unique spaces. Here's another example I'm going to show you. So I get the ball over here, as you can see, we could actually do a 1-2 with Morgan. I get the ball with Morgan. Now you see if I try to do, and you can also do a precision lofted pass by double tapping. So you can do R1 double tap X. But you can see if I do an L1 trigger, we all know what happens with L1 triggers, right? Sometimes you do an L1 trigger, it's too close to the player. Sometimes you do the L1 trigger, it's too far and the goalkeeper gets it. But with precision lob pass, I'm able to accurately get the ball away from the keeper, and I can then run onto the ball and get the ball ready for a cutback. And you can see here, I lob it back inside the box, get the ball back, and unfortunately I missed the green time shot. But that's an example of how the pros would use it. I'm going to show you one more final example here of how you can use it. So you can see here, when I'm going forward, I'm defending and I win the ball back. Straight away I glance at the radar and I see there's two players in front of me. Then you can see here, what I'm trying to do is I use a directed runs indicator first. So you can see here, I press the L1 button, I'm saying to Ludmilla, I want you to run in between the centre backs. And what I'm doing here is I'm allowing this AI player to track Ludmilla, okay? And then what I do basically, last minute, I realize my opponent here very astutely cuts the passing lane out. So then I move it downwards and I pass the ball to the other player. So my opponent is now fixing on Ludmilla, thinking the ball's going to Ludmilla. I get the ball here with Chanda. My opponent gets confused because they were thinking the ball's going to Ludmilla, but actually it's going to Chanda. And then I'm able to get the ball with a simple through ball. You see, no need to use a precision pass over here because I'm already through. There's no need for me to do it. The pass is very, very clear. A normal through ball, wait for the goalkeeper to move, and then I'm able to score. So you see, that is how you combine them together to create these advanced situations. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more advanced in-depth tutorials like this, learn the meta before it becomes meta. As I said, the FIFA School Series, we teach the basics. I promise you will improve. If you don't, refund after 1 month. The link's down below in the description, patreon.com/NeilGuides. And we have all of last year's videos as well. So we have hundreds of videos, the biggest library of videos probably out there. Patreon.com/NeilGuides, links down below in the description, or you can click somewhere there on the left-hand side of your screen. Anyway guys, peace out, and I'll catch you tomorrow.